Yeah, this guy.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Coming live from the 1950s South Shepherd here in El Reno. Sorry we didn't get to do this morning. We had a staff development for the Department of Health, and it was a good time. It was a good time. We all had to be at Clinton by 9. So I guess we asked Domingo to do it, but he must have been busy. And he's still going from the 9. But he's up in Minnesota, so he's on family time. So after the event today, we came back and it was like, well, he didn't get to do the live, so we had to come make this happen. So thank you to my producer, Darian, for taking time out of his life to make this happen. Big aho.
A China buns.
So but yeah, um coming live. Yeah, we had a good time. Good time at the staff development. We had what we call the Resi Olympics. I didn't even get to do my event because after everyone ate, everyone was like, "I'm done. I'm done. It's hot." My shirt was soaked. Like, yeah. Then after the watermelon eating contest, that about took some people out. Like watermelon. Bob was a representative from our team. He's the Kobayashi of eating watermelon, but he didn't even place. He didn't even place, bro. But it was a good time. It was at a good fun. Got to meet some new people from DOH. So it was always a good time. I seen Darian win his was it what was the name of the game?
Frozen T-shirt.
Frozen T-shirt, where they put a frozen T-shirt and your team has to like get it and well, yeah, you got to unfreeze it, basically pounding it. I just felt like when I first grabbed, I was like, this ain't a shirt, this is a pound of hamburger meat. But you beat it and then you try to unfold it, and Darian puts it on and runs over to the team that was like right behind him, and so it looked like he's grinding on Zach. I don't know. He runs over there. Yeah. It was a good time. We had a good meal. Uh Janet said go home. Jerica's going to be mad. Drew Wilson, good afternoon. Janet. Oh, Nyakit Janet. Yeah. Good afternoon, Aunt Jessie. David Levi on the way. Hopefully he comes walking in after all that watermelon. They now call you Barry Boko. That's funny because that's what they used to call my dad, Johnny Boatcoat. That means diarrhea when you got boat coat. That's funny. I heard that in a long time, man. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. Uh, Janet was in the, she's probably sitting on the bowl watching us do our live right now. The boat coats. Good afternoon, Phyllis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 8 hours ahead. Wow. But yeah, we're finally able to get this thing going. Trying to get Darian home. We're trying to get Darian home. He's gonna get a whooping. He's got to get back on the leash when he gets home. You know how that goes. Jerica's sitting there waiting like this. Where's he at, boy? You said, yeah, be part of my club. Be part of my club. It means you've seen some action. It means you've seen some action. But yeah, yeah, had a good time today. It was real good. Had Pacinas for lunch, fajitas. That was pretty good, man. I like Pacinas. I really like Pacinas. It's one of our local Mexican restaurants. So it was pretty good. Um, Johnny Bo always would tell Bobby Bo he had Cody Bodie. That's funny. I ain't heard that in a long time. See, that's what everybody calls us. Barry Boat, Johnny Boat. You know, we were the boats. Yeah, because we all had big boats. But yeah, my dad was always, he'd always, somebody say boat coat, he'd go like that. So it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Hope 21. You know, maybe we should. It's a morning meditation, but you know, yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in. What's it say? Oh, hey, Maya. Maya's on. Bentley, what are you doing on there? Bentley? She be at school? Detention? Yep, Uncle Eyeball. You know what it is? Yep, Eyeball. Doing outreach in schools right now. Uncle Eyeball, that's right. You know, it's funny because one of my friends' moms, when she sees me, she just calls me, "Hey, I, I, yeah." I forgot to tell you. Yeah, Barry Botone. Oi, clocked out. All right. Yep. Good afternoon, Paula. Bentley wanted to know where we got our equipment from. Amazon, Bentley. Amazon. She said if I told her she would come on the podcast. She would even sober up. Oh, just called her out. Buenos tardes, Boris. Cuñado. Bobby. All right. All right. Oh. Boris is my brother-in-law. Cuñal. Cuñal. Yeah. Fixing to do this live. I keep hoping David just walks in. Kind of juiced him up this morning. It was like, hey, we're gonna do the live. And we get here, it's like, no, we gotta leave. But yeah. I didn't even know. Well, Bentley, Elena, Maya, you know, those are our talking circle kids. You know, so I'm always glad they get on. And dang, their whole gang's here. Bring them all. Emily, Maya, Bentley, Elena. Got the high school girls here now. Yep. Y'all want to come say hi? Come let the Maya.
Hey, chat.
Emily.
Hey, chat.
Bentley.
Hey, guys.
Elena.
Sit on her lap.
My name's Emily. I'm a sophomore in El Reno High School. This is Bentley.
Yeah.
Say your name, Bentley.
We're live. We are live.
My name.
You can just leave it there.
Oh. My name's Bentley. I'm a junior at El Reno High School.
Yeah, this guy.
Go.
Her name.
You can just leave it there. You just
Hey,
talk.
guys. Hey, chat. I'm Maya Levi, and I go to Arena High School.
I'm Elena, and I'm a junior, and I go to El Reno High School.
Hey, China Buns.
Oh.
This is Barry Botone.
Uncle Rug.
Rugged Uncle. He's our rugged uncle with one eyeball.
They're looking at it herself. So y'all can't hear the sound bites. They're sound bites. So like y'all were saying y'all's names and I was hitting a button behind it.
Oh.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Welcome.
Your favorite high schoolers, right, Mary?
Yes, favorite high schoolers.
Bye, guys.
The Rugged Nieces.
Vote for me for Recovery Princess.
Well, yeah, that's jumped in the lab, jumped on the couch.
Got the crew with me.
Yeah, you want to introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
my name is David Levi. I'm in active recovery, and I'm one of the well-rounded facilitators here. And part-time uncle and dad to all these girls.
Yep.
Bringing them up every day, take care of them, make sure they're good.
Yeah, they're like basically a part of our circle.
Yeah, definitely.
Growing up in the circle,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's like one of the reasons why we do this thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, when encourage our youth, they share too.
Yeah.
During the talking circle, they will get in there and they will share.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the good thing about it. You know, is trying to, I guess, become more aware.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully use our experiences, you know, to make a wise decision.
Yeah, definitely.
Good morning, Steph. I want to say good morning, good evening, Stephanie, Margaret, Sharon, Eduardo Woolworth. Whoa, New Jersey, Jersey. He's
That's
over
what's
there
that.
in Jersey.
Heck yeah.
Little brother. Elok.
16th, huh?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Jump
right.
in.
Summer meditations with the Native American elders, August 16th. The best teachers have shown me that things have to be done bit by bit. Nothing that means anything, it happens quickly. We only think it does. Joseph Brugage, Abenaki. There are no shortcuts. Every tree must grow according to the growth plan of the Creator. Every flower must grow according to the plan of God. The moon must make its trip around the earth according to God's plan. Every human being must grow according to the plan of the Creator. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we think we are not growing, but we are always growing. Because we cannot see it with our minds does not mean that it is not happening. We must be patient with ourselves and let the Creator direct our growth. Today, I intend to focus on my Creator. Let me be patient. Let me realize that you are in charge of all things. Let me realize that I must grow my roots a little at a time to be strong.
Oh,
What's it doing? Good. All right. Yeah. So I read that this morning, and that really hit close to home. You know, when being an addict, you know, we're so used to and addicted to that instant gratification.
yeah.
You know, so like whenever came back from rehab in December last year, you know, like I was like, oh, I want to do this, do that. You know, I wanted this, wanted this, and then you know, I had to recognize that it just don't work like that. You know, couldn't like outdo myself or like, you know, push myself too hard or else I might mess up, you know. So I had to keep telling myself, you know, trust the process, you know. And then that was kind of our motto. We got going to rehab, still is, but to have a better understanding what the process is, it's not my process, it's the Creator's process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, working on God's time now, you know, and with time, you know, like learning not only radical acceptance of my situation, but also like radical patience.
Yes.
I gotta have patience with
Yes.
myself, and then just have faith that, you know, opportunities are going to present themselves, and then, you know, just be ready when those do present themselves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Good afternoon, Angel, Shelly, Sister Shelly. You know what came to mind was I remember being all these young ladies' age.
Yeah.
You know, that's what my dad always would talk about, is that instant gratification. He's like, boy, you don't know how to have no backbone for, you know, certain things.
Yeah.
You know, you want everything right then and there. And if it doesn't happen, then, you know, you don't have the, you know, the sand to sit there and wait on these things. You know, you didn't, you know, and he didn't out in one ear and out the other, you know. And it took me almost my whole life, you know, to realize that I'm not on my time.
Yeah.
I'm on the Creator's time.
Yeah.
You know, and had I got all these good things back then, I wasn't emotionally mature enough to handle most of them things.
Yeah.
You know, I see now, you know, where I had to grow. You know, and you know, back when you're selling drugs, back when you know you living that fast
Yeah.
life,
A casino hitting them
you
jackpots.
know, all this, you know, like everything comes real fast,
Yeah.
but then it goes
Oh, yeah.
even faster. You know, and it's like you can never, you can be like thinking you're Tony Montana.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? One week, the next week you're trying to find noodles to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
you know who I think I am?
yeah. You don't have no idea who I think I
Yeah.
am. Like, you know, and then it took me, like I was saying the other day, that gift of desperation.
Yeah.
You know, I see my desperation as a gift now, today. You know, my bottom was a gift because that's what it took for me to realize that, you know, this is going to take some time. It's going to take some effort, and it's not going to fall in my lap.
Yeah.
You know, going through them steps, man, that's where I felt freedom. You know, that's where I felt like I was finally catching up to what how my brain was working. You know, I always felt like, you know, like I had a greater purpose, but I didn't understand what it was for.
Yeah.
Until I seen the feeling that I felt when I helped another alcoholic addict. You know what I mean? Then that's like it was like the light clicked on, and I kept praying and praying that I get that opportunity. Whenever I was in California, I got to go work at the Rock Center Detox in Stanton, California. And like that's where my heart was at. That's what I wanted to do with my life, is I wanted to help alcoholics and addicts. Well, then I came back home, you know, and wasn't nothing like that even available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like but I knew that I had to stay focused on my sobriety, because if I wasn't going to stay focused, then, you know, coming back to the same place where, you know, everything went bad, you know, I think that's where that relationship with the creator came. That's where I turned my fear into faith.
Yeah.
You know, I learned to process, you know, I learned to you know, do the right thing when nobody was looking. And then if I started putting in the work, I let the creator handle the results.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't, you know, I don't have like the best paying job. I don't have, you know, a lot of the, you know, luxuries that, you know.
Yeah.
I got enough to pay my bills and put food on my table, and I got a warm bed to sleep in, and you know, I got warm water.
Mm-hmm.
And for that I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I need. You know what I mean? I figured out real quick that I may not just be built to have all that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you know, I'm human, you know, I'm always gonna have these desires, these wants, but I'm blessed that the creator gave me just enough, you know, and for that, you know, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
But you know, getting back to this reading and realizing that patience, man, it's gonna take work.
Yeah.
It's gonna take work. It's not gonna fall in your lap. Going through them steps, I mean, that it takes a lot.
Yeah.
Most people get to step 4 and that's it.
Yeah. Hit the brakes for years.
Yeah.
sometimes. No?
And you know, some people don't get to come back from that thing. You know, that's the thing about it is, you know, we say it's about life or death. In most cases, it is.
Yeah.
You know, after working them steps, and you know, I want to say I was like probably about a year and a half into me working the steps. You know what I mean? And I see how things kind of unfolded. You know what I mean? Until I realized, like, yeah, after she went away, yeah.
She quit 13 steps from me.
You know, I mean, you know, it made me realize, like, wow, like, you know, you lost focus. You know, you need to get back on track. Prayed for that. I got deeper into the AA group, got me a service position within the AA group, and you know, been able to come over here to Wellbriety now and focus on, you know, But also, it just made me realize that I had to trust the process.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying, I had to trust the process. I had to realize that Barry's way does not work.
Mhm.
Barry's way does not work. I'll be the first one to admit that. I'll be the first one to say that. Barry's way does not work. It took me waking up every day and having this routine where I asked the Creator to come into my life and put His will into my life. I had to ask for that because I know what happens when I think I'm running the shit. When I think I'm running the show, bro, like this is, look for me in Jailbird,
Yeah.
like it's
Some
not
money
gonna-
on my books.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't get, and if it never gets any better than this,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, this is cool,
I'm
man.
happy.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
happy with the life I have today.
Yeah.
And I'm beyond blessed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, man. Like this time a year ago, bro, I was stuck in a detox house in Irvine, fucking just dark,
Yeah.
And then when I met my sponsor, one of the first things he told me was, the sooner you can work through these steps thoroughly, the sooner you get your kids back.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. That's the truth. Because, like, man, we have a case going on, a DHS case that we're going to be finishing up in like 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
And our case manager told us one day, like, we love the way you guys got ahead of the situation, been laser focused on your recovery since y'all got back. And they're like, y'all are finishing this pretty quick. We're like, man, this seems like a lifetime because it's been
Yeah.
like a year, They're like, well, it may seem like a long time to y'all. They said, but in DHS years, it's been pretty quick, pretty
Yeah.
short,
Yeah.
And that's all Creator right there,
Yeah.
and ultimately working the steps, because we both done that, me and my wife, and keeping those programs separate,
Yeah.
Like,
Gots to.
yeah, that's the only way it's been working for. It's tough to do that sometimes, but
Yeah.
once we both got through the steps, man, it's like such a relief for myself.
That
It's
freedom.
like, yeah.
It's that freedom, bro.
And it's what it is that what you said, asking the Creator to guide you every morning,
Mhm.
like that's the secret, I think.
Yeah. For sure.
But then you figure out how to do that throughout the steps,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you get the discipline through the steps of doing that on a daily basis,
Mhm.
and it just changes. It's a life changer, man. It's a life changer.
Yeah. For sure. It just today's reading, it really just made me think about that they did. Had it went any other way, I think I would have got ahead of myself. I would have disappointed my.
Yeah.
But since I've been able to, stay focused and realize that I'm on the Creator's time and way,
Yeah.
you're gonna get tested, see how bad you want something,
Yeah.
So I've just been lucky enough, where I've been able to change.
What up?
Alex Dean, okay. Tell the Cali peeps I said what's up. But yeah, Chloe. Good afternoon, Chloe. I have to start doing this in the afternoon. A lot of people are getting on. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it says. I mean, we already have it set up where it kind of gets my day started.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you want to go ahead and jump into these?
Oh, yeah.
Got no damn nails to be getting himself doing.
Chewing around.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. I want to tell you guys about Talk Spaces offered by the Department of the Tour Project. It's online therapy that helps with to address grief, trauma, depression, dependency, relationships, and other therapy topics you have. It's easy to go to the Facebook page. We have the QR code there. Scan the QR code, enter your email. The passphrase is restore. And once you do that, it'll get you lined up. It's free therapy. And like I said, it helps me out a lot. I use it personally. My wife uses it. We're going to get our kids using it pretty soon, you know, just to have somebody else to talk to, you know? Like, you know, because there's a few things that I only talk to my therapist about.
Yeah.
And I think one thing we need to remember too, like your sponsor's not your therapist.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
They don't
one
have
thing.
all the answers,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, they help out a lot too, you know, but your therapist can actually, you know, like especially when it comes to court cases, have a court case requires therapy, you know, like they're not going to recognize your sponsor as a therapist. They may require you to have time with them, you know. But they're not going to recognize it as a therapist. So yeah, this stuff really helps. Keeps us compliant, you know, and in every issue we have our case, like in every issue. But yeah, it's Talkspace free, 30-minute sessions a month. All you do is sign in, put restore after your email, and then fill out the questionnaire.
On organization, that's where you put restore.
And like I said, they'll give you a list of like 5 or 6 different therapists to choose from, and you look at their bios, see which one you like, you know. Me, I always prefer to I'm such a mama's boy out there. She was like a female therapist, you know. To talk to, you know? But also we got the overdose prevention packs going on. Prevent losing more native lives to overdose and fentanyl poisonings. Inside the kits contain Narcan, fentanyl test kits, medication disposal packs, medication lock bags, wound care kits, opioid overdose symptom information, Narcan administration information, and more information about drugs. This form is completely anonymous, and we will ship the supplies to you for free. Yep. Also, want to give a big shout out to Brand Logic's mobile marketing. If you guys want to stay up to date for whatever, take 4 to 1-888-580-4TOR. That's TOR 888-580-4T0R. Don't forget, coming up, I think it's 2 weeks away.
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend we're having an overdose awareness event in Watonga at the Lux Star Casino Convention Center. It's gonna be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At 10 a.m. we got an opening ceremony. We're gonna have a guest speaker at 11 a.m. lunch, then some more program highlights after lunch, then the closing ceremony at 2 o'clock. So it's gonna be a lot of sober livings there, you know, programs, stuff like that, you know, resources available for the community. And I think it's like one of the best places to do it at, you know, like Watonga is almost like right centered.
Right in the heart of CNA.
You know?
Plus, Blaine County was one of the top 5 overdose counties. Yeah. So I mean, definitely need more awareness. What's going on in that community.
Yeah. And then we have that meeting there on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So the city managers, they always take care of us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're good peoples over there.
We're still accepting applications for all nations Reds Recovery Gordon Canam Princesses. You guys want to scan the QR code? Where's that? There we go. Or contact John Revelis at 405-496-3742.
What?
I don't know why he don't put J Revelis. But C Revelis at SheninRapo-NSN.gov. These kids, man, that guy didn't like being called Carmelo.
Hey, China bun.
It's John, he always told me. My big brother used to beat me up when I was little.
But
here's a list of our World Variety meetings too. Mondays, starting next Monday, we're gonna start a new group called Mending Mondays, focused on grief. So it's a program. I think it's a 16-week program.
Yeah.
You know, if you come every Monday, we'll go through
the steps.
Yeah, go through the steps, work
step work. It's step work, but at the same time, I mean, you know, to me, man, I don't think nobody grieves harder than natives.
Yeah.
You know, traditionally they would do something to harm themselves. You know what I mean? Traditionally, cut off a finger, cut their hair, like, you know what I mean? Like, we took these things real hard, and I think that was kind of passed down. You know, like when something happens like that, like you want to do the worst to yourself. You know, so I think it's like a great opportunity to introduce some generational healing.
Yeah.
You know, a new way of you know, a healthy way of you know, mourning.
Yeah,
you know?
another solution to the
yes, for sure.
And I like what my brother said the other night when we was at the sweat, you know, like, don't hold that in, you know?
Yeah.
Cry, whatever you gotta do.
Let it out. Let it
Come
out.
up here and sit down with us in a circle, and talk about it, or just listen. Come
Yeah,
here, just
for
listen.
sure.
But it's a good program. Starting that on Monday. We're gonna
Good
start a new
afternoon,
talking
Nick.
circle on August 27th at the Clinton Library. That'll be at 721 Frisco Avenue in Clinton. It's gonna start at 7 p.m. So that starts next week. It's only 2 weeks. Week and a half, 2 weeks. Also, the same night on Tuesday, we have an AA meeting in Watauga called These Informal Gatherings. That'll be at 203 North South Street in Watauga, Oklahoma, at 7 p.m. So you guys come out. It's either me and my wife are usually there, or another one of our friends were there.
Yes.
So,
Our sponsor.
Gene and Shaney are always there. So
Yes.
it's always a good meeting.
Yes. Good
See,
people.
we got a talking circle. Don't forget, every Thursday we have a talking circle here, 1950 South Shepherd. That starts at 6:30. We start smudging. Kind of do a lot of fellowship for like the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we start the meeting at 7. So you guys can make it there. It's always a good one. There's a lot of people there.
Happy
keeps
Friday
growing.
afternoon. Yep.
And then we have another 12-step meeting on Friday night, 1950 South Shepherd. Same place, same time, but just a little more in-depth meeting, a little more intimate. Doing step work. So
Get into the book.
get into the book. Work through put the pen and paper on a lot of things. But they're all good meetings, and we'll invite everybody out. Because it's all part of a healing. We're all trying to just help each other out and look out for each other. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Even just the fellowship, even just, we're trying to create this healing community.
Yeah.
I feel like we could fill this place up.
Yeah.
If we get everybody interested, everybody realizes, I think a lot of questions come up about, like, what is it?
Yeah.
Like, what do y'all do? Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, they think it's like an inclusive or like an exclusive group.
Yeah.
But we're very inclusive. We want to include everybody. Like these young ladies that came on, they come every week. Every week they come and they share. It's just a healing environment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this
good
guy.
Sober to come out, hang out, and and we do a lot of stuff together.
We do
almost everything. Like
Yeah.
last night, we went to shout out to Medicine Tribe. They had
Yeah.
a speaker
Shout out
meeting.
to Medicine Tribe.
We went up there last night, man. It was deep. It was like 100 people in that meeting.
For real.
Yeah, it was like circles from down in Lawton, up in the city. I think some from Shawnee, but we got to hear the brother Daniel speak. And, one of his sisters, Mariah, speak. She did a great job too. Just a couple success stories, man, and it felt good with some good meat pies.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
Big old meat pies.
Man, I had to go to Weatherford.
Yeah.
I had to go to Weatherford, but that was good too. I got to go, get in touch with JOM, Weatherford JOM. So they're trying to do some positive things for their youth over there.
Yeah.
So. But I heard Daniel did a real good job. Got to give a shout out to Medicine Tribe. They got a good group out there. So, anybody in the OKC area, you're looking for a well-variety group, get a hold of Medicine Tribe on Facebook.
Yep.
They can, guide you to a meeting. And, Mr. and Miss Anzawad, you're doing amazing. And plus, they got Organization of the Month or White Bicycle.
Yeah.
I think that just goes to show, that they're getting involved in their community.
Yeah, and it's right where it needs to be too. I think where the Smith Church is, right, it's where you need to be at. Like, there's a lot of natives in that neighborhood, and it's a great place to go. I love going over there.
Yeah. Well, do we got anything else? Well, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Always a good deal. I got my nieces; they all got to come on. We're gonna make a clip of it. My little rugged nieces. But they started school. Hopefully, we won't be hearing nothing about no boys. Maya brought her boyfriend through, and I think everybody threatened his life.
Yeah, I tuned him up. At Indian Nations.
That was so funny. She brought her boyfriend. She brought her boyfriend and Dame. I was like, he must not know what he's getting into.
But yeah, man. I'm not too worried about the boys. I'm just done with these girls.
Yeah.
Getting out there and doing what we did,
Yeah, for sure.
So try to always encourage them, and teach them about prevention.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. I'm glad they always come to our circle. They're just as much a part of our circle as the next member.
Yeah.
So just glad, and hopefully be seeing Bentley soon. Hopefully on the podcast. Well, they like to talk on mics apparently whenever no one's in the room. But yeah, we appreciate everybody that tuned in today. We usually try to do this earlier, but like I said, we were busy this morning. But glad we could have got it in today. Go ahead.
What? Yeah. Guy.
All right, is that it? Oh,
There you guys.
A China bun.